You're committed to fat burning. Good for you. Emptying out those overfull fat cells will make you feel better, look better, and save you a little money. So, where exactly does the fat that you're burning go? If you're like most people, you probably have a picture of fire burned into your mind. You see the fat turning into heat. Burning implies the release of lots of energy in the form of heat. But the picture is not all that scientifically accurate. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we uncover what really happens to the fat you burn. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. First thing to understand is that burning all takes place in a very special little organelle known as the mitochondria. It really is a little power station located in the cytoplasm of a cell. Cells typically have lots of these power stations, all firing on all 4 cylinders. Unfortunately, these mini power stations can, overheat rather easily. And when this happens, they limp along, functioning inefficiently, or worse, they stop functioning at all. Mitochondrial dysfunction is implicated in a whole host of diseases, including neuropathies, diabetes, Parkinson's. So, what fuel do mitochondria burn? Well, to be honest, the mitochondria aren't all that fussy. They're happy to accept anything that will burn. Their definition of anything: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, specifically branched-chain amino acids. Now, they can burn anything, but they do have preferences. The whole process is carefully regulated. As a rule, they burn carbs when carbs are available, and they switch to fat when carbs are not available. Translated, this means they only burn fats when you're fasting. This is one of the reasons why munching 24/7 is not a recipe for fat burning. Eating lots of little meals all day just keeps the furnace churning on carbs. Your fat reserves remain untouched. And if you want to lose weight, specifically fat, not muscle, you have to burn up some of the fat that is in storage. Fasting can be a deliberate endeavor. Ouch. But that's not really the fasting the mitochondria have in mind. Mitochondria expect you to be fasting when you're in bed sleeping or when you've been for a workout. This is why sleeping is critical to weight loss, and exercise can be very helpful. So it all happens in the mitochondria. The question: what happens? Respiration. For some of you, the very word is conjuring up nightmares. You see some very long, complicated chemical equation. The gist of the equation: fuel plus oxygen leads to carbon dioxide, water, and energy. If you want to be fancy, we can put some real numbers in. Now, the thing about fats, there's a lot of carbons to burn. A typical fat is made up of a glycerol plus 3 fatty acids. Fatty acids come in a range of sizes, from short chain to medium chain to long chain fatty acids. The ones we typically store are around 16 to 18 carbons long. So if we want to put something real into the fuel part of the equation, we're probably looking at something quite monstrous, like C55H104O6. Contrast this with little old glucose molecule, which is C6H6O6. Now you know why everyone has their knickers in a knot about fats. They're full of energy. If we plug this into our equation, the C55H104O6 plus 78 oxygen, we get 55 carbon dioxide, 52 water, and lots of energy. So far, so good. But energy is not something that's tangible. It's important, but you can't weigh it. Carbon dioxide and water are real. You can actually weigh them, and this is important. When fat is burned, it produces carbon dioxide and water, mostly carbon dioxide. Since we breathe out carbon dioxide, the fat you burn exits your body via the lungs. Yep, you breathe it out. If you're following the atoms in 10 kilograms of fat, as they are lost, 8.4 kilograms is exhaled as carbon dioxide through the lungs. The remaining 1.6 kilograms becomes water, which may be excreted in the urine or feces or sweat or tears, or breathed out as water vapor. You do need to create the physiology that encourages your mitochondria to choose to burn fat. It will also help to supply enough oxygen, because lots of oxygen, a whopping 78 molecules, is needed to get the reaction going. The reason exercising helps fat burning. You breathe in more oxygen, hopefully, and you simulate fasting, creating better body chemistry. Of course, you do have to do a lot of exercise to burn through all that energy contained in a molecule of fat. This is why losing weight and keeping it off is so challenging. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com and browse our library or enroll in one of our free e-courses. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who's trying to burn fat? Share this video with them, because it's good to know where the fat is going. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.